Welcome everyone, we're back. In a couple of seconds from now we start the second leg of this championship. The European Championship of Tram Drivers. At the moment, Brussels is in the lead at 1,930 points. Yay for Brussels! Moscow very close at 1,830. There's a difference of only 100 points. How is it going to develop in the second leg? We do not know. We start with Berlin. We begin with Berlin, then Stockholm, followed by Dresden, Paris, Basel, Bergen, Dublin, Luxembourg, Gothenburg, Stuttgart, Barcelona, Prague, Milan, and then Malaga, Porto, Istanbul, Helsinki, Rotterdam, Krakow, Budapest, Manchester, Oradea, and then the three in the top three, that would be third place Vienna, second place Moscow, and first place Brussels. We're getting started right now with the precision stop with this team here from Berlin. They are a little bit yeah, well, what should I say? They're a bit sad because they didn't make it amongst the 10 best first in the first leg of this championship, but there's a second chance, and that has just begun. This is not bad at all, looks good, absolutely, comes very close to the cone without hitting it, so very well done, Berlin. That's a very good start, and it is Evelyn who is in the driver's seat. Evelyn from Berlin. Mannequin piece has been put in place by her colleague Stefan. They're not allowed to have eye contact, as we remember from the first leg. What is the distance between the tram and mannequin piece? We will soon find out whether they came close enough and not too close, because if you come too close you touch it and you lose a lot of points. And I repeat, number one is Brussels, 1,930. Moscow, second place with a difference of only 100 points. And then Vienna, 1,600. Next challenge now for Evelyn from Berlin. Evelyn Fehling and her partner Stefan Nagel. Berlin hosted the event in 2016.
Pour remettre en position de freinage complète, tout lâcher, tout lâcher, tout lâcher, tout lâcher. Et maintenant elle reprend.
Ok, it's good. Yeah.
Le push.
Right, next challenge. Let's see how she does. Ah, that does not look bad. Evelyn is in good shape, apparently. It looks at 450 points, and that is not bad at all, and that is an understatement. So Berlin is, I'm sure, picking up. So far, so good, I'd say, here in the second leg of the European Championship. There will be a prize for the best driver, male driver, a prize for the best female driver, and a first prize for the team. So 3 prizes. Now, for those who were here this morning, or who were not listening in this morning, we are moving on to our next challenge, and it is looking good for Evelyn. We are in our 6th challenge now with the spectacular tram bowling. Spectacular because indeed, have you ever seen a tram play bowling. They've got to push a ball, a huge bowling ball of 1.5 meters towards 6 pins. These 6 pins are numbered, and if you hit number 6, well, you know, since the number on the pin is multiplied by 30, it's best not to hit number 1, but number 6 and 5 perhaps. Not bad at all for Berlin, and it isn't over yet for Evelyn. Hurry, 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 hurry. Come on, faster. Quick, quick, quick. Well done, because you have to stay under 5 minutes. They are at 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Not bad. Evelyn, well done. Berlin was at the tail, and that is why we started the second leg with Berlin, but Evelyn performed really very well. So everything is still possible. We continue now with Stockholm. Stockholm, 24th. And Stockholm was the winner last year. Last year, when the event was held in Stuttgart, Stockholm took away the trophy. So much for home advantage. It was Stockholm that won in Stuttgart. Good luck to you, Stockholm. And there we go. And there we go with Mikael Gustafsson and Jenny Samuelsson. Stockholm won last year, 2018. The first vehicle is a tram truck from the 1930s that was transformed in a service tram, so it is a museum tram. And like all of the museum trams here in Brussels, all of the trams at the museum still roll, even the very old ones, and that is absolutely exceptional. So once every 25, 30 years, they can leave the museum and take a breath of fresh air and roll. And he does hit the cone. This morning it was Jenny Samuelsson, his partner, who's driving the tram. And now she is the one who needs to put in the next challenge. Who needs to put the dummy in position, and that is Mannequin Piss, of course. And Mannequin Piss should be as close as possible to the tram, but should not be hit by the tram either. So you lose points when you hit Mannequin Piss. You also lose points when Mannequin Pit is not close enough. So it's always a little bit more complicated than what it looks like. Looks so easy, but it isn't necessarily. This is perfect. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. Yes, looks very good. But they're motivated now. They're motivated. Teams like Berlin, Stockholm, when they're at the end, you know, the tail, you know, then of course there is that extra motivation. Hey, we don't want to end last. We want to move up in the ranking, and highly motivated they are. 25 cities are represented here this afternoon. 21 countries have entered this European Championship. Some countries with more than one city. The name of the game here is doorstop. Doorstop. The arrow on the inside and the arrow on the outside have to be a par on one line. Let's have a look. Forget what happened this morning. It is the moment now that counts. They do not see the speedometer. They can't see it. It's been covered. It's concealed. So they don't know. But they must drive at 35 kilometers per hour. Okay. Everyone has been flashed by the police, but nobody needs to pay a fine today, because today is exceptional, of course. Well, he didn't guess right. Had a good start, but okay, well, there is still the tram bowling challenge. So we continue now.
Come on, Michael.
This is everybody's favorite challenge. And you give the right music to it, and it looks like a ballet. You can see for yourself. Imagine this with some classical music, and it will look like ballet. Here.
Alors, le tram, là c'est quoi? La vitesse qu'on rappellera aux spectateurs, 35 km/h, c'est la vitesse idéale et que la balle
Not bad, not bad. Quite spectacular. Quite spectacular that is. Oh, he knocked down 5. I hope the tram didn't hit the pins though, because that is not allowed. Well done. That was Berlin and Stockholm. In reverse order, the ranking in reverse order for the second leg of this 8 European Championship, which means that we now continue with Dresden. Dresden, where it all got started. Indeed, the European Championship of Tram Drivers started as a single event in Dresden in 2012. Dresden hosted the very first Tram Drivers Championship. It was also in Dresden that the first elevated suspended cable car started operating many years ago. How appropriate then that this whole idea of a European Championship should have originated in Dresden. What a big smile that is on Christoph Schurer's face.
Christoph Schurer, qui est le conducteur, il est assisté de Karen Junglin.
He's assisted by Karen Junglin, who drove the same track this morning. They're also accompanied by a coach, of course. How is he doing, Christoph? Careful, very careful. It's the first challenge. And very well done. That looks like perfect. Perfect. And at full speed to the next challenge. Christoph Schurer here, ladies and gentlemen. And Karen, this is teamwork here. Mannequin piece has to be in the right position, not too close to the tram, so her partner doesn't hit it. But also not too far away, because you lose points in that case as well. Yes, she says. Good, well done. Come on, follow me, she says. Our Dresden athletes sped up to the next challenge. And that's the doorstop challenge. How are they doing? No. Oh, God. No luck this time, Christoph. You can't win them all now, can you? Very windy here again on this beautiful and elegant boulevard that is the Rue Royale here in Brussels. Now, 35 kilometers per hour, and maintaining that without seeing the speedometer, because it is concealed. It's almost not bad. Almost not bad. Now enjoy the tram bowling and keep the memories. The perfect Belgian weather. One of Belgium's secrets. final challenge, the bowling. Not very accurate and not powerful also, but maybe the wind does play a role in that. Nonetheless, very well done, Dresden. We continue with Paris. Paris, 22nd in the first leg. When in continental Europe the first tram took to the streets, or say the rails, it was in France. The first tram was run with horse traction. Lausin Ramouki was driving this morning. This afternoon, his partner Yannick Folter. The best of luck to you, Yannick. Paris won twice, already in 2013 and in 2017. Good luck to you, Yannick.
Mais mec, ça va en arrière là.
Ben, il faut freiner, voilà.
Et maintenant, tu tires. Non, tire vers toi.
There's no point in panicking.
Tu vas pas là.
You have to go back to zeros to be able to start. Paris is a candidate to reckon with, because as I said earlier, they won in 2013 and also in 2017, only 2 years ago. That was the 6th European Championship in Tenerife.
Tire avec le dos gauche, dos gauche, dos gauche, tire avec le dos gauche. Voilà. Tire avec le dos gauche, doucement.
We're at 1 minute and 20 seconds already. Bad luck, but it is not an easy challenge, one must admit. But let's forget about the first challenge and focus now on what is to come. Putting mannequin piece in position. Be careful with our mannequin piece there. Perfect, looks good. The referee is there and racing to the next challenge.
Ah pardon, excuse-moi. Donc si tu peux juste te mettre là, voilà. Non, pas de souci. Tu peux y aller quand tu veux. Tu vas doucement.
Let's have another look at the ranking. Brussels has taken the lead ahead of Moscow and Vienna. Mind you, between Brussels and Moscow, there's a difference of only 100 points, so that is close. Who knows how this 8th European Championship will end. And we repeat, there will be one prize for the female driver, male driver, and the team. Ladies and gentlemen, by my side is Mr. Jan Panus of the STIB here in Brussels. Feeling proud about the Belgian performance so far, Mr. Panus?
Yes, very proud. We announced it yesterday evening that we will win the competition, and they show that they are very able to do it. So we hope
They
that
took your word for it,
yeah,
right?
I
They
hope
said,
that
okay.
the second person will be doing even good as this morning, and so
Yes.
yeah, I'm very proud of them.
You're very proud. Well, you have every right to be very proud. Now, people are talking about home advantage. Does the country that hosts the event really have a home advantage? It's not my impression, really, because, I mean, so far, never the country that hosted the event also won the event. It hasn't happened so far. It took place in Stuttgart last year in Germany. Stockholm won. The year before that, it was somewhere else. I forgot where exactly. Tenerife, yes, and it was Paris that won. So Belgium doesn't really have a home advantage, or do they now?
No, I don't think so, because there are two things we do to avoid the home advantage. It's one, they have to start, so it's not so easy to start because you can see each other, so you are the first to do it. Second, we have three types of trams for the exercises, and one of them they don't use it. It's a museum tram, so they didn't use it before. Just like the other drivers, it was yesterday the first time they drove with it. So no, at that point they don't have an advantage.
Okay, as Jan Panus was saying, no, they do not have a home advantage. First of all, they had to start the competition, so they were first. And secondly, they were not familiar with the trams.
Yeah, with one type of tram they are not familiar. The two others, yes, they know a little bit of the trams, but when you're at home, it's not so easy neither, because you have a lot of people that you know who are there. They are there to encourage you, but it's also the stress who will play a big role, and that's not so easy when you're in your hometown.
Yes, indeed. Stress affects everyone, and especially if you are performing in your hometown, you feel that pressure, right, from everyone around you, wanting you, of course, to win and take the trophy home.
Yes, that's right.
Think?
Yeah, that's right. So you have a lot of stress because you're the first to start, and then you have a lot of people around you who are saying you can do it, but that's
That's a lot of pressure.
There's a lot of pressure they get at that point, yes.
Yeah, okay. So no home advantage, we can rule that out, absolutely. What do you think? What are the chances for, let's say, Moscow, who came in second in the first leg?
They did it very well. We saw it already yesterday. There were a lot of teams who doing it very well when they had their exercises. Moscow, but also Budapest was very well, and other teams who drove very well the old trams. And we see today also that there are a lot of teams who are very close to each other, and it's one or two exercises who will make the difference between the first, the second, and the third.
Yes, it is. As, for instance, in the current ranking, as we have seen, the difference between Brussels and Moscow is a mere 100 points.
Yeah,
That's not a lot.
No.
It's not a lot.
It's 1 centimeter for the last exercise,
Is
or 2
it?
centimeters. Yeah. So
it's about centimeters.
It's about centimeters, so it's nothing.
Okay, okay. We can't start cheering then here in Brussels.
No. Not at all.
Not at all. It remains really exciting up until the very end.
Yeah. And that's nice because now we start with the last one and we end with the first one of the first tour. So the best ones will be at the end. So it's very close to each other. So it will be excited just at the end.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Between Brussels and Moscow. And then again, of course, those who were at the bottom of the ranking, they have this extra motivation to make it a bit higher in the ranking. So, you never know how it's going to turn out, do you?
Yeah, it's not only Moscow. When you see Vienna, when you see other teams, they're still in the running to be first of the competition, because they don't have a lot of points behind Brussels and Moscow.
Okay.
So it's still open for a lot of teams.
Okay. Good. I see that the Belgium team is right there, a face full of smiles. I think they may want to have an interview. Would you like to be interviewed? In French? Okay, it's okay. I'll speak French and I'll translate myself. Thank you very much, Mr. Panous. That was Jan Panous, STIB Brussels. Thank you very much for your input. Beside me now is Laurence Meers. C'est vous, c'est vous. You, I will translate myself. I will conduct the interview in French and then translate it again in English. Eh ben, félicitations. Hein?
Et donc, Laurence Meyer.
Ah bah oui, j'imagine. Et puis vous étiez les premiers, donc ça ne doit pas être trop facile d'être premier. You were first. I mean, you were the first one in every challenge because you opened the competition. And I suppose there's always that extra strain because you haven't seen how the others do it. Vous n'avez pas vu comment les autres l'ont fait. Vous étiez les premiers.
Good job. Good run.
Mais une fois qu'on a commencé, ben, c'est parti, on se pose plus de questions. Quoi. Moi, je me suis donnée à 100% et voilà, je suis super contente.
Okay. So there was a lot of stress ahead before you could start because everything is new. But then once she started, she said, I was totally relaxed. And we saw that, on l'a vu que vous étiez tout à fait à l'aise, enfin oui bon un petit peu nerveuse, mais aussi tout à fait concentrée sur ce que vous avez fait. She was very concentrated, very focused, and did very well.
Oui.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it like that. Alors vous devez le garder maintenant parce qu'il n'y a qu'une petite différence entre vous et Moscou. Jan Panous vient de me dire que la différence de 100 points, c'est 1 centimètre ou 2 centimètres.
C'est pas grand-chose.
C'est pas grand-chose.
Mais bon, ben, on croise les doigts. Mon collègue est super bon aussi. Donc
voilà.
J'ai toute confiance en lui.
Mesout,
et puis,
à vous cet après-midi. Hein.
Et puis l'important, ben, c'est de participer. Donc oui, moi je suis fière pour moi-même, ça c'est sûr. Pour tous mes collègues aussi qui me suivent. Et parce que j'ai mon petit staff qui était là en train de crier, c'était génial. Et donc ben voilà, j'espère qu'on sera quand même bien classé. Voilà. Parce qu'on est premier maintenant, ça ne veut pas dire qu'on va être premier à la fin. Moi je veux pas être trop optimiste non plus. Mais voilà, je suis contente.
Okay, Laurent says, I don't want to be too optimistic, you never know, but I'm very proud and I'm very happy and the entire Belgian team is very happy that we at least have this result. We're top of the ranking so far and that's very good for the country that hosts the event. You know, to have a prominent position is always looks good on you when you are the host, of course, obviously. Well, a lot of luck to you and your partner Mesout, who is driving the tram this afternoon. Mesout, would you like to say a few words? Vous voulez me raconter un petit peu? Je vous remercie, Laurence. Thank you very much. And we keep our fingers crossed for the Belgian team.
Bonjour.
Mesout, bonjour. Alors, nerveux?
Pas trop, mais quand même un peu stressé. Oui, quand même.
Yes, a bit. Not too nervous about it, but a little bit, because there is. Yes, people expecting so much from you now to keep that position. Vous devez peut-être, vous avez cette impression que tout le monde attend de vous maintenant de garder cette position. C'est ça peut-être le extra stress que...
Aussi.
Ouais.
Allez, là, on représente la STIB,
Oui.
Bruxelles, la Belgique, et en plus, on est chez nous à la maison, donc il y a beaucoup de soutien, mais beaucoup d'attentes derrière.
Ouais.
Donc,
He says there's a lot of support, but there is also a lot of perceived stress. Perceived, perhaps maybe that stress is not really there, not really genuine. But we represent the STIB, we represent Brussels, we represent the entire country. You know, some countries have entered the championship with 2 cities or 3 cities, like Germany. There's 3 German cities, but it's just Brussels here in Belgium. So all of all of the hopes are on you, and yeah. I'm glad I'm not sitting in your seat. I'm glad I'm not in the driver's seat. I'm glad I'm just here to comment on what everyone is doing, and fascinating. Who do you think stands the best chances to be in the top 3? Qu'est-ce que vous croyez qui a les meilleures chances pour être dans le top 3 aujourd'hui?
aujourd'hui, j'espère nous.
Ah oui.
Oui.
Ah, bien sûr.
Espérons.
Oui.
Ben, pour le moment, Moscou et Vienne sont assez proches de nous, donc allez, c'est possible qu'ils seront dans le top 3 avec nous. j'espère.
At the moment,
Nous
Vienna
premiers en tout cas.
and Moscow are, well, yes, have proved to be really very strong in all of the challenges, and so they are likely to remain in the top three. And of course, says Mesut, I hope that we will keep our prime position, yeah, that we keep being number one. Well, I cross my fingers for you. Wish you all the best. You still have some time to kill, don't you? Because you're coming in at around 4 o'clock only, and it is 2:30 now. What are you going to do? How are you going to spend your time from now until then?
Ben, je vais essayer de regarder les autres concurrents, essayer de prendre des repères et essayer de faire ça bien, et que toi aille bien et que le meilleur gagne. Espérons que ce soit nous.
Well said. May the best team win, and let's hope that is us. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I keep my fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
I am Belgian, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mesut. Good luck.
That's it.
Right. Back to the screen. We see Maeve in the driver's seat. It's her birthday today. 23 years. She turned 23 today. What a birthday. That's a birthday to never forget.
That's it. No. Break a bit. Look on.
Okay, just one cone.
Allez, c'est pas grave, il faut se reconcentrer, monter sur le deuxième train. Vous nous rappelez aussi quel type de train c'est? Le deuxième train, c'est PCC.
The second tram is a PCC.
Ce sont des trams qui avaient une technologie qui datait des années 20.
A technology from the 1920s, 1930, originated from the United States. Dublin, I don't know if I said this earlier this morning, but in Dublin the tramway system is called speed, but in Irish, and I don't speak Irish. I would like to hear the Irish word for speed. Maybe we'll have Maeve late or Jim Dolan in the chair right next to me later on today. And another thing, the Guinness Brewery had its own tramway system, and unfortunately not for the public. Third challenge for the Dublin team. You have to speed it up a bit now. 1 minute and almost 2 minutes. 5 in total. Doors must be closed.
On the brake.
Pull all the way back.
On the brake.
Yeah.
Hands up. And you
In
stop
each tram there is an STIB representative to be of assistance to each of the teams. She takes her time, but she's got the time.
on the emergency.
Yeah.
Okay, your hands up. Try it again.
Oh, it's it. That's it. Now we have it. A ball hammer shoulder.
Accelerating accurately, and then brake and make sure that the third door opens right in front of that arrow, and she is coming close. She's coming close. It's not bad. It's what, 200 points? Not bad. No, not bad at all for Maeve. 200 points.
Your hands up.
That's what it looks like for Ireland. Very good.
And before to start, you can ring the bell. And they can go.
Et l'œil aussi, de savoir freiner le ressenti. 35 km/h à l'aveugle et puis calculer sa distance de freinage pour aller chercher les points.
Next challenge. The speedometer is covered, and so blind, they need to accelerate blindly to 35 kilometers per hour and maintain that speed until the 35 sign. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And now racing to the next train for that final challenge, tram bowling. The one counterintuitive thing for tram drivers to do who are not supposed to hit anything. And in this case, they've got to hit. They've got to hit a bowling ball and knock down a couple of pins. There we go, and that is not bad, not bad. Yes, and she stopped the tram just right. Well done, Maeve, well done.
Congratulations.
We continue with Luxembourg. Luxembourg, who joins us for the first time today. First time they're participating in the European Championship with Samira Belbahir. Samira was driving the tram this morning, and today she's assisting her colleague Tiago Coelho Ferreira. Tiago is waiting for that go signal. And here they go. Tiago in the driver's seat this afternoon. Doing very well.
Tiago Coelho Ferreira,
Oh, well done. Good job, Tiago. Oh, this is one of the best. He's definitely one of the best in today's competition. But it isn't over yet. Samira is putting mannequin piece in position. Tiago must drive past it, not touch it. They're not allowed to communicate. They're not allowed to have eye contact either. Her technique is a bit different from the others. Everyone has their own system. Right, that was a hand signal. Now let's see. Tiago is not one for taking risks, apparently. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, Luxembourg. It is looking good. Third car now. Third car, third challenge.
Voilà. Vous pouvez y aller.
Pas de souci pour Tiago, il enclenche tout ça avec beaucoup de facilité. La troisième porte.
The door stop. The third door should be opening right in front of that arrow. In an ideal situation, that is what would happen. It's almost an ideal situation. Good. Well done, Tiago. Oh, really? 450, approximately. Looks good.
Quand tout est fermé, tu sonnes et tu y vas. Nickel.
De cette épreuve-ci, j'ai l'impression,
Luxembourg,
sur les 3 dernières épreuves, les gars, ils remontent.
I think, are climbing up in the ranking. 3 minutes have passed. No, let's see. Did he touch or not? We will have to see. We will have to see with the referee. We'll have, we'll have to see with the referees. It was not too clear from where I'm sitting. There we are. It looks good. No, not if no. It's just a matter of a couple of centimeters. Ooh. The tram was not supposed to hit the pins, though. But despite that, congratulations, Thiago. Congratulations, Luxembourg. Yes, keep that smile on your face, Thiago.
Félicitations. Ah, vous allez remonter.
Dans quelques instants, vous le voyez à l'écran. Si vous préférez, l'équipe suédoise.
Our next team from Sweden, Gothenburg.
Après le premier tour, Göteborg.
17th position after the first round.
Göteborg, 5e en 2008.
They came in 5th in 2018, so last year. Gothenburg, Robert Balteriu is driving this afternoon, his colleague Karen this morning. Gothenburg has the largest tram network in the whole of Sweden.
C'est Robert Baltarine qui conduit ce truck. Ce matin, on a vu avec Karine Calvert. Et maintenant, à Robert. Ça a touché.
Yes, hit the cone. Unfortunately, doesn't tumble, but he touched it, and I think he felt that. No. He didn't notice it at all. You don't really see the cone. Yeah, these challenges are harder than what they look like. Absolutely. Here's Karen now putting Mannequin Place where he ought to be, hopefully. And we remind you that they are not allowed to communicate with each other. Hand signal. And it's all up to him now. Robert Baltariu. Quite reasonable, that distance. Running to the next challenge. We're at 2 minutes now, and there's ample time left. Ample time left for the other challenges.
On rappelle que tout à l'heure, il y aura la remise des trophées sur le podium.
The award ceremony is this late afternoon, and there will be a concert as well here in the Rue Royale, in the Parc Royal. Very beautiful. Well done, well done. That is almost 500 points for Sweden, for Gothenburg, for Robert Baltariu. Well done, Robert. He's got a keen eye.
Après, ça marche. D'accord. Et on peut sortir ou on reste là? Ok, ça marche. On va regarder. Je regarde avec vous. Voilà. Quand on est premier, on peut regarder.
In first position now we have Luxembourg, followed by Brussels, followed by Moscow.
Ils ont hésité, ils ont touché peut-être, mais il fallait pas oublier.
Göteborg, on aura Stuttgart dans quelques instants.
Gothenburg, final challenge, and then we move on to Germany with Stuttgart.
Prends-le en photo là.
Two pins, knocked over, two pins. He was rather slow actually. So it's not just about being really fast, it's about hitting them right.
Ils arrivent. Vous avez des parapluies.
Back to Eric, our moderator.
Oui, Pascal. Je vous entends. Voilà. Oui, Pascal. On est là donc avec le Luxembourg. On vous a vu tout à l'heure. Un petit peu déçu.
I'm here with Luxembourg. You were disappointed, and now, although this is the first time you're participating, and you have taken the lead. Yes, we were hungry. Yeah, but you were a bit, you know, sad in at the end of the morning. But you really picked up, huh? Well, we've done our very best. We want to win. I mean, participating is very important, but if we can go home with a trophy, it would be just great, he says. And the trophy has come very close. Oh yes, has indeed come close, and we're very proud to be able to present Luxembourg. Well, thank you. As long as you are in leader position, well, enjoy. Thank you very much. Eric, Luxembourg, indeed, all of a sudden, 3,000 points, followed by Gothenburg, 2,180, and third position is Brussels. Stuttgart, not taking a very good start here. Liam Isaac putting mannequin piece in place. Pavlina started the tram even before he gave her the hand signal. Oh. She touched mannequin piece. Unfortunately, we move on.
Close the door with the whites. Your hands up. Wait till the door is completely closed. And ring, and you can start. No, you have to stay with me. Enfin, with us.
Un petit peu de difficulté pour mettre le tram en marche.
The doorstop challenge. Let's see what happens here. Doesn't look bad. No, it doesn't look bad at all. The arrow's relatively close, yeah, 250 points, 250. Not bad for Pavlina.
I don't know.
Okay.
You have points.
Two challenges
Before
and
starts, your ring, please.
quite a lot of time left. Oh, very well done, Pavlina. Very well done in this challenge here. The first leg in this challenge, Manchester, did brilliantly.
Pavlina, c'est dommage qu'elle ait un petit peu raté ces deux premières épreuves parce que sur les trois dernières, elle était vraiment pas mal du tout. On va voir l'ultime épreuve, le bowling.
The ultimate challenge now, the sixth and last challenge for Stuttgart, the tram bowling.
Énormément d'ambition. Troisième place l'an dernier.
Stuttgart ranked third last year in their hometown. They hosted the event last year. Very well done, Pavlina. Very well done, Stuttgart. Yes, and of course, you've got to clock the time as well. That counts. Good. Reason to be happy. Yes. Reason to be happy, that's for sure.
On va aller chercher un petit peu de soleil avec l'équipe de Barcelone.
And we continue with Barcelona. Barcelona, Catalonia. And Montserrat Manchado was in the driver's seat this morning. José Valeros is in the driver's seat this afternoon. Hola, José. At the moment, Luxembourg is in the lead, 3,000. Gothenburg, 2,180. Brussels, third position. But Brussels still has to participate in the second leg. Luxembourg really took a huge leap forward. Luxembourg is leading the ranking at 3,000 points. He looks as though he knows what he's doing. And indeed, he knows what he's doing. In one go, brakes at the right time. Montserrat putting mannequin piece in place. Looks promising for them. Barcelona hosted the championship in 2014, where they were 7th, and they came in 2nd in 2013. Stopped raining and now it's pretty windy out here. Oh yes, touched. You've got to move on though, you've got to move on, and you do. Good. Next challenge.
You can ring and you can go. Ring.
This probably the most difficult challenge. Oh, there are fans and amateurs. Let's see how he does here. Not bad, not bad. Looks like 350, 300, 350, almost 400.
Before to start, you're ready. See.
As we can see here on the tram, Brussels is at the same time celebrating the 150th anniversary of trams in Brussels. And Brussels hosts a beautiful tram museum. The final challenge for the Barcelona team, the tram bowling. Luxembourg is still in the lead, 3,000 points, way ahead of Gothenburg. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Good. Yes, hit that buzzer. Well done, Jose and Montserrat. Barcelona's happy. We continue with Prague. Prague operates the largest fleet in the world, I have read, right behind Budapest. The network in Prague is the largest in the country. Congratulations to Prague, Daniel and Nicole.
Après le premier tour, en quelques instants, le début de leur épreuve. Le binôme composé de Nicole Pravdova et de Daniel Vasilevska. De gauche, c'est Milan Parpa.
We saw Daniel at work this morning. Now Nicole, very concentrated.
C'est peut-être la seule fois dans leur vie aussi où ces conducteurs et ces conductrices auront l'occasion de rouler avec leur jamais avec ce genre de tram.
Je dirais que on va peut-être voir les engins de service.
Oh, that is excellent. That is excellent. Good job, Nicole. Daniel gives her the hand signal, says, go, Nicole.
Mais je disais continue, je sais pas ce que vous entendez. Mais de l'écran, vous entendez quand on parle?
Alors que les leaders, l'équipe luxembourgeoise se trouve là, dans la boxe.
Luxembourg in the leaders box, we see here on the screen, observing the rest of the competition.
Don't worry. Wait, your hands up. Wait till the door is completely closed. Okay. When it's closed, you can read.
Alors Nicole, une épreuve qui peut vous faire gagner ces championnats d'Europe, vous voulez faire perdre. Hein. C'est cette épreuve de précision.
The precision test here in this challenge with a third door that must open right in the middle of the panel. Ah, she missed it by a meter. But you have to forget about that and focus on the next challenge. 4 and 5, two challenges in one. Acceleration, accelerating accurately and braking hard. Do not hit the cordon and get as many points as possible. A bit too short. Too bad. That was a very good start for her. And we'll round that off with our last challenge, tram bowling. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. That's almost a strike. She's very happy. She's very happy. Good, 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 good. Congratulations. Very well done. Very well done. Memorable moment, that is, for the team from Prague, Czech Republic. Collecting memorable moments here in Brussels. We continue with Milan.
Milan 13e après la première manche. On va voir ce qui nous réserve. Nos amis italiens de la Siena.
Milan, another team that is joining us for the first time this year. First time they participate in the European Championship of Tram Drivers, represented here today by Carmela Esposito and Emanuele Maffioni. Emanuela was in the driver's seat this morning, Carmela this afternoon. They are accompanied by their coach. And here we go. And she's all smiles. Carmela Esposito. And she seems to be used to it. But then again, maybe she is, because Milan has a nicely preserved tram system with a few models from the 1930s still in operation. And you can tell, you can really see that they've got these models in their hometown. Oh, maybe she was a bit too confident. She did hit the cone there. Emanuele is putting the dummy in place, giving her the green light, so to speak. And there she is. There she is. The problem is that Manekapis is right in a bend. That is what is making this challenge quite a challenge. I think Manekapis was hit, but we leave all that behind and we focus on what is to come. Our driver seems to be having a problem. The tram, right, not working.
Il faut stopper le chrono à 2 minutes. Ouais, je dois te préparer.
The representative of this team is right there. That faced with a problem there. So something will need to be done. There seems to be a problem with the this tram. In the meantime, we can repeat that Luxembourg is still in the lead at 3,000 points, followed closely by Prague, really closely at 2,550, and third place Barcelona at 2,350. Luxembourg, Prague, Barcelona. If this tram should not be working anymore, the tram will be replaced, and that is why the chronometer was stopped. Maybe the chrono has been stopped, so this is a test ride to see if to find out what the problem is with this particular tram. Apparently it was not a test, it's just that they forgot to switch the chronometer back on. Final challenge, bowling. Very windy, as we can see. Now the sky is blue, then the sky is grey. That's Belgium. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. I was hoping for better. That's just one pin, 5-point pin, and it's good. Done. That was Milan. Well done, Milan, despite everything. Well done. We continue with Malaga. We're halfway. Malaga is next. Okay. So we have Porto first and then Malaga. Exactly, they had the exact same number of points. Porto. Luxembourg still in the lead. And here Antonio Couto is in the driver's seat. Well, not really in a seat because there isn't a seat in this tram truck. They have historical trams in Porto as well. The historical tram is a splendid way to discover Porto. Yes, you can see that he has some experience driving these vintage trams. He's doing very well in this challenge. Sarah is putting the dummy in place. Oh yeah, the tram moved a bit further. Okay. Well done. He didn't touch it.
Close the door with the white button. Your hands up. Hands up. Wait. Before to start.
Next challenge for the team from Porto. Come on, Antonio, give it all you've got. This is all about precision, this challenge, and it looks good. Yeah, absolutely. Almost 300 points. Yeah, close to 300 points. That's what it looks like.
La prochaine épreuve, il peut faire une petite remontée aussi assez intéressante.
Well done so far, Porter.
Super.
Not close enough. Final challenge. The preferred challenge, the bowling. I think we'd like to see a strike now, nearing the end of this competition. Oh, savage! Oh, savage! This is not the kind of strike we wanted. Hitting all of the pins.
Bon, il fallait quand même expliquer de freiner.
And always in a good mood, because that's what it is all about. It's being there, being part of it all. Let's have a look at the ranking. Luxembourg, number 1, 3,000, ahead of Prague, 2,550. Barcelona, only 200 points less. Gothenburg, 4th position. Stuttgart, 5th position. 6, Milan, 7, Brussels, 8, Moscow, 9, Vienna, and Oradea. Malaga does very well in this first challenge. Excellent, excellent, good job. Running to the second tram. Juan Francisco Moreno in the driver's seat, and Laura, who drove this morning, assisting him now. I hope she can focus despite the music. Rehearsal for the concert tonight at the Place des Palais. Beautiful. What a beautiful view we have here again of this elegant boulevard that is the Rue Royale. It is fantastic that Brussels has put this beautiful and elegant boulevard at the disposal of this tram championship, European Championship of Tram Drivers. Juan Francisco, he's taking his time. He has the time, as we can see on the chronometer. 350. It's looking good for him. Fourth and fifth challenges, 2 in 1. Accelerating and braking, accelerating to 35 kilometers. Well done, and then brake right in front of a cordon without touching it. Well done. The final challenge. Now hit that ball at just the right speed. Oh, no, 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 that is not what I meant by just the right speed. Oh, savage. Carnage. But still all smiles. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Thank you, Malaga.
Monsieur, je peux recyclage immédiatement.
À 3 minutes 57. Istanbul, à présent. Istanbul, 10e. 10e après la première manche. On rappelle que c'est la première fois qu'il participe. C'est la première fois qu'ils ont très bien travaillé. C'était triste ce matin.
He looks as though he's done this. It looks as though he's done this before, which is not unlikely, seeing that Istanbul has 2 heritage tram systems, one on the European side and one on the Asian side. Istanbul is participating for the first time this year. Şenas Güneş this morning, her partner is digging this afternoon. He seems to be struggling a bit now. Oh, he's quite far from the goal. Don't come too close. Now that is perfect. That is perfect. Excellent. Yes, you have to run in the right direction. Good. Second tram. Second challenge. Mannequin, please, in position, right in the bend. Well done. Well done. Did not touch. Well done, Istanbul. Run, 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 run. 3 minutes left, though that should suffice.
Lâchez la main, fermez les portes. Juste qu'il sonne avant de le dire.
Merci.
The doorstop challenge. Yeah, second. Still some points. But maybe they'll make the difference ultimately with 50 points. Remember, Luxembourg still in the lead at 3,000 points ahead of Malaga and Prague. Luxembourg cheering already, yes. Trampoline. I think the challenge everyone is looking forward to the most. Too bad. Do bad and hit that buzzer, and that's it. That's it. Well done. Not even 4 minutes.
Really good job.
Congratulations, Istanbul. Helsinki. Helsinki. The team from Finland is in position. Sariana and Mika.
Cinquième en 2015.
He seems to be struggling a little bit. She did very well this morning, though. Maybe he's a bit too nervous. There we go. There we go, Mika.
Au final, il assure. Il a voulu s'en sortir très vite.
Second challenge with our Brussels mannequin piece. There's a lot of wind out there. Oh, that's why there's someone from the stip there to make sure mannequin piece doesn't blow away. Good. Yes. Thumbs up for them. Good. Run, run, run.
On a le temps, il y a 2 minutes 30 encore.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. That's enough time still. He doesn't know, of course, probably thinks he lost 2 minutes seconds, but it's okay. Mika is really serious about this. What was he doing? Come on, focus now.
Put on the brake. Your hands up. No. Your hands up. Try it again. You can go. And ring.
And this time with sure instinct, Mika.
Päästä irti. Yes, se on hyvä, tää on hyvä. Tää on lähempänä kaikkia muita. Se oli hyvä.
He braked too early. They've got 1 minute 20 left for that final challenge. Carnage again. Oh, too bad. Oh, too bad. He must have been under a lot of stress. Yeah, you can tell. He feels it.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well done nonetheless, Helsinki. Luxembourg, look at that. Luxembourg still in the lead, 3,000 points ahead of Malaga and Prague. We continue with Rotterdam, I suppose. Rotterdam already won once in 2015. Linda Brandon driving the car this afternoon. This morning it was her teammate Chanaju Kanhai. And she seems to be struggling a little bit as well, but that's what you have with these vintage trams. People don't drive these. Oh, that's perfect. That is magnificent. Oh my God, Linda, you are so cool. Cool as a cucumber. That's a good start, of course. Such a good result in the first challenge. That's encouraging, absolutely. And we remind you, Rotterdam won in 2015. Also came in second in one of the championships.
Les mains en l'air. Après, on peut y aller par la porte fermée et on sonne. Sonnez.
Next challenge for Linda.
Et alors, si tu veux demander.
Alors, on rappelle que le Luxembourg est toujours en tête avec 3000 points devant Malaga. 2630 points.
Let's take a brief look at the ranking. Luxembourg first, followed by Malaga and Prague. Very good, very good, very good, Linda. Has come very close to 500 points in this challenge. Very good. She had a good start and she continues like that. Very good. Maybe She put the foot on the brake a bit too early, no points there, but it isn't over yet.
Laatste proeven voor Rotterdam.
And we keep our fingers crossed for that final challenge. Linda. Give us a strike now, Linda. Ah, ooh, that started good, but oh, what carnage now. Nonetheless, well done. Some people really are lovable. Krakow. Luxembourg 3000, Rotterdam number 2 with a difference of only 10 points, and that's nothing. That's what? That's maybe half a centimeter. Third place, Malaga. Krakow. Very good start. Very good start here with Sebastian Wikalski.
Sebastian Wikalski, qui est au commande ce matin, on a droit à des courses à sa collègue.
Was very careful, but of course they also know the results of the competition, so maybe they take all of that into account. It looked as though they touched the dummy. Next challenge. Not too bad. A bit over 200. Bit over 200 points. Not too bad. Oh, it is so close between Luxembourg and Rotterdam. Oh, that was not the idea. That was not the idea. They had a good start, but well, that was not the idea. Will we finally have a strike under the Brussels sun? Not quite. Not quite, but some points for Krakow. Good, well done. That's a happy face.
Place à présent à Budapest. Budapest est sixième. Budapest qui est en train d'expérience aussi. ce type de compétition. Budapest, l'un des gros candidats à la victoire finale. Premier en 2012, premier en 2016 et deuxième en 2013. On rappelle que pour l'instant, c'est toujours le Luxembourg qui est en tête.
Luxembourg is still in the lead, but here comes Budapest. Budapest, who hosted the competition in 2013 and won twice already in 2012 and 2016. We've got Attila driving that tram truck. A bit closer. You can come a bit closer. Will he, or will he leave it at that? Of course, they don't see the cone. They don't have these large windows that modern trams have. That would be what, 40, 50 centimeters? Oh, he touched it. He touched it. Maybe he shouldn't have done that. Okay, and just move on to the next challenge. Juliana putting a mannequin piece in place. This is really a team exercise. They've got to work together, but they cannot communicate. Oh, it's a bit closer compared to what we've seen before. Remember, mannequin piece is right in the bend. And touched the dummy. Too bad.
Translator.
The best of luck for the next challenges, Budapest. You started out so well. Doorstop. Oh, that is perfect. Attila, perfect. I think that might be 500 points. 500 points, and that's quite something.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
That was a bit too early, but it was not that bad. Not compared to what other teams have done. And the final test. And they have plenty of time left. They've got to get started though now. Come on, Budapest.
Budapest était l'un des candidats annoncés à la victoire finale.
Budapest already won twice. Are they specialists in bowling? The tram apparently hit one of the pins and hit that buzzer. Well done, Budapest.
You're welcome.
Manchester is next on the list. Luxembourg still in the lead at 3,000 points. Rotterdam 2,990. That's a difference of 10 points, only a mere 10 points. And Malaga. And here we go, Manchester, Stephen Shaw and Caroline Haynes. There is room for improvement there. He'd better stop here. And he does, he does. That was clever, that was clever. And we continue with the mannequin piss challenge. Carolyn says yes. Ooh. He definitely touched it. Definitely touched it. Nonetheless, keep that smile on your face. That's right. That's right. There's enough time left. Every team has 5 minutes for 6 challenges.
On your hands. And you can go.
Got past that cow, we've got points for that.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. 350 points, approximately. That's well done. Well done, Manchester. Keep it that way. Keep it that way, and it might make quite a difference. Here's Manchester. Ooh, no, that was not the idea. But it isn't over yet. Next challenge. Come on, Manchester. Manchester certainly has enough time left for that final challenge, and we're still waiting for a strike. Ah, yes, he was driving a bit too fast. You're not supposed to hit the pins. Well done, Manchester team, Caroline and Stephen.
Et ouais, vraiment, il y a un stress qui vient de s'installer.
The moderator here in the leaders box with the team that is currently in the lead, and it's looking very good for them, for Luxembourg. Thiago and Samira. In the worst case scenario, you'll be 5th, yes, but we prefer to keep 1st place, says Samira. We'll see, we'll see. We want to see the points. We want to see the points. Points, points. Everybody wants to see the points. It's a little bit like the Eurovision contest. Well, 4 more countries to go, and you have seen what is important. You must have felt this in your first round. Sometimes there's a risk to take if you want to move up. and you've got to respect the time that you have at your disposal, and you know there's quite an amount of stress. I suppose that's normal, says Thiago. I think we did well, he says, and I hope we'll win. Well, it is certainly not improbable. Thank you very much. Oradia from Romania. Oradia and Vienna, same position, and we see Vienna at work here. Damir did a great job this morning for Vienna. Vienna, where trams are a vital part of the public transport system. A huge fleet, over 500 trams. 50 points here in this challenge.
Wait, your hands up.
Hand off, hand off.
And ring before to start. You ring and you can start.
Doors must be opened and closed. Those are the subtleties. Fourth and fifth challenge, 2 challenges in one. Very good, very good. He's one of very few who will win points in this challenge.
Moscou, ils sont là-haut en train de scruter et tout. Moscou, ils sont tous en train de l'étudier.
Now, kick that ball just right, Vienna, and do not hit the pins, and they did not. There is 1, that's 3, number 3, that's 30 times 3, 90 points. Congratulations to you, Vienna. Now, since they were on a par with Oradia, I suppose we will see Oradia now. And before that, let's have a look at the ranking. Luxembourg still in the lead, 3,000 ahead of Rotterdam. Oradia from Romania. Okay, back to 0, otherwise she's got some help there. Good for her.
Non, il y a un bon place au chocolat, attention. C'est maintenant la Roumanie maintenant. Roumanie, Bruxelles et nous.
Ooh, that was way too fast. Way too fast. Not a good result here, but there are more challenges to come. Her partner is putting Manakampis in place. Oradia, and after that, the best teams from this morning, Moscow and Brussels. Seems close. Move on a bit. It looks good. It looks good. Looks really good. Looks really good. Christina. And now we need to run. Doorstop. And the next challenge may make the difference. Stop at the right point and open that door and have 2 arrows in one line. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Definitely 450. 450. Well done, Christina.
Your hands up. Your hands up. You can start again and range.
Now, final instructions on the next challenge, and here we go. With the speedometer covered, she must accelerate to 35 kilometers per hour and maintain that speed. And then brake. Not quite. Not quite. But there's one more challenge. Tram-bowling. Will we finally see a strike? No. Pins are all still in place. It isn't over yet till you hit that buzzer. Did they hit the buzzer? I didn't see it. No, they haven't done that yet. Good. Well done, Oradia. I know. Thiago is getting nervous, biting his nails. Right, now it's Moscow and Brussels, and you can feel the tension. You can feel the tension.
Dans le basket et dans ce terme qui est exceptionnel, c'est le money time, parce qu'on y est là. Ce sont les minutes, les secondes cruciales. Moscou deuxième. Après la première épreuve, et puis hors d'essai.
Moscow is ready to go. And here we go. Anton did an excellent job this morning. It's up to Victoria to live up to that. What a lot of pressure resting on her shoulders. And she's doing quite well, Victoria. Well done, well done. Keep it like that. She's really serious about this. Oh my God, Oradia is heading the list ahead of Luxembourg. Oradia #1 at 3,100, followed by Luxembourg at 3,000 and Rotterdam 2,990. Whatever happens, it is very likely that Oradia will be on the stage today. Now we have to keep our fingers crossed for Luxembourg and Rotterdam. Gosh, well done, Oradia. Who would have thought? Close, close, and very close. So she is going to gain a lot of points here in this challenge. Let us continue now. Oh dear, there they are in the leader's box. And we're still with Victoria for the next challenge.
Voilà, non, on est là, Pascal, on est là.
The team of Uradea is present there. The translator is speaking for the team from Uradea, saying they're very, very, very happy. Were they surprised to suddenly jump up to prime position? Not really, because they prepared very well for this competition and are very happy with the result so far. And we'll see. How do you say congratulations? Felicitet, felicitet. Thank you very much.
Mais attention, parce que il y a du suspense et il y a surtout une très grosse prestation de Moscou et de.
Oradia, number 1, Luxembourg, Rotterdam. But Moscow is doing a great job. Let's see what happens now. Oh no, oh no. So far it was great. So far she did great, she did great. Oh, Anton is comforting her. Well done, well done, well done. Well done, Moscow. She did really well, with the exception of that last challenge. She did really very well. Let's see what happens now. Moscow won? Did I see Moscow in the lead? Did I just see that? Or they're still working on it. Up to Brussels now. It's up to Brussels now. But of course the Brussels team is used to the rain. Moscow is leading the list. Isn't that grand? Wonderful. Well done. Brussels, it's up to now, up to Brussels was in first place after the first leg of this competition this morning. It'll be a tough job, but you can do it. You can make it, Brussels. We're counting on you and keeping our fingers crossed. The final team in today's challenge, Brussels. All eyes are on you now. Laurence did a great job this morning. Now it's up to Mesut. Moscow, number 1, number 2, Oradia, number 3, Luxembourg. Well done, well done, well done, Mesut, well done. Oh, very well done. And I can hear that there are lots of fans out there. Lots of fans cheering for the Brussels team. Yep, there's a lot of wind out there, look at that. Hope it doesn't blow Mannequin Piss away.
Oui, l'équipe russe est avec moi, ils sont en tête, l'équipe de Moscou.
The Russian team is in the leader box with our moderator, Eric. There's fierce competition. Were you expecting first place? Yes, we were expecting to win, they say.
Et on le fait du sans faute pour l'instant pour Mesut.
Mesut is doing very well. It's very good. Ah, yes, 150. Good, well done, Mesut. Keep it up. He's got enough time left. He doesn't know that, of course. Ah, now that was tough, but of course there was a bit of rain there. That does impact the course. 3,200 points for Moscow, 3,100 already, 3,000 Luxembourg. That's a difference of 100 points between number 1 and number 2, and number 2 and number 3. That's not much, that's 1 or 2 centimeters. Bowling. I'm not very lucky in this challenge. And buzz that good time also counts. 3 minutes, done in 3 minutes. Well done. That was a great performance. Now let's see. The referees are going to add up the points.
Come on. Make it double check. 1 second. 1 second. Come on.
Avant le break, j'ai plus grand-chose.
Brussels was in the lead after the first leg. Oh, right, and Brussels wins. Wow, they really pulled it off. Congratulations, this is top notch. Oh my God, Brussels wins in Brussels. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is great. This is really great. This is the very first time that the host also wins in their own country. That has never happened before. This is the first time. This is the very first time in the 8 years of the European Championship of Tram Drivers that the team that hosts the event wins the event. This is absolutely great, ladies and gentlemen. Brussels wins in Belgium. Second is Moscow at 3,200 points. Oradir in third place. Luxembourg, Rotterdam. Great congratulations to everyone. It was an exciting contest. Absolutely a lot of fun. Great to be here in Brussels in this beautiful park on the Rue Royale. Well done, everyone. So, well-contested race, and fortune indeed smiled on Belgium. Wonderful. 25 teams we had here today from 21 countries. Oh my God, this is the week where Belgium celebrates the 150th anniversary of the STIB, the 30th anniversary of the region of Brussels, and Brussels wins this 8th European Championship. It's great. Okay, then bring on the Belgian beers now, bring on the Belgian chocolate, bring on the Belgian fries, bring on some good music, and we'll party. Yay! This is a great moment. This is a great moment for all of us. A memorable moment. What a triumph for Brussels. What a triumph for the European Championship. Very well organized. Very well organized. Thank you very much to the organizers, to everyone involved for giving us such an exciting day here in Brussels. And Brussels wins this 8th European Championship. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure being here today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone following us on Facebook. It's great.